Hi, I'm Rebecca Ruby-Slichter. I work with the Stelly Foundation, and we were part of the Anti-Taser task force. I just wanted to say for some of the people who have been coming here, maybe they're not aware of how these meetings manifested. The police in San Francisco have tried to get tasers numerous times, and the community has been pushing back against this for a few years now. These meetings were actually ordered by the police commission, that the police had to get community input. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I think it's been really shown here as counting. There's like 25 people who spoke against tasers and 2 who spoke in favor of tasers. I also want to say, Chief Sir, you were saying that we were talking about some of the statistics and issues around accountability in San Francisco Police Department, and you reminded us you've only been chief for 19 months now, is it? Or since 2011?
Since April of 2000.
Okay. I think a lot of us are really talking about the culture in the San Francisco Police Department that leads to the criminalization of people with mental health crises, especially people of color. And that obviously precedes your time here, and I would argue that it's continued since you became chief. Because there's an assumption that tasers are safer, police officers are more likely to use them, which I think can make them really deadly, because you don't think you're going to kill someone when you use them. In Oakland, when they started using tasers, the murder rate actually went up, but the police killings actually went up. So what we're really looking at here is the militarization, I think, of the police, wanting more and more weapons as opposed to engaging in the crisis intervention training that the commission ordered the police to do, which they still haven't done, I believe. There was, 10%? 19 months ago, the police commission asked for 10% of police officers to get CIT training, and only a fifth of them have done it as per a few months ago. So I don't think the answer is to have these weapons that employ 1/4 of the shock of the electric chair on people that are suffering mental health crises. When people are having psychotic episodes, a lot of the time their heart rates are high. A lot of these people are dual diagnosis. Sometimes they're on drugs as well. That affects the way their body can handle being tased. So these are all things that I think we should really take into account, because these are things that they affect if they're going to survive a taser attack. So when the police get up here and say, well, I've tried the taser before, we have to take into account that is when this police officer was preparing himself for a long time to be tased. He wasn't having a crisis. He wasn't under any kind of drugs, hopefully. And so he's able to use this as an example, but these aren't the people being tased. They're not calm. They're not sitting there knowing what's going to happen to them. They're actually in a really vulnerable position. In conclusion, I think you've seen me speak here a few times. I really, 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 really think that the San Francisco Police needs to actually do the crisis intervention training that they were ordered by the commission. I would really like to see the police go through with any kind of, CIT trainer, any kind of de-escalation training. I don't understand why it hasn't happened yet. It's been in place for 20 months now, this order, and it's not happening, and now the police are asking for tasers. And I find that a little absurd that we're expected to give the police even more weapons when they're refusing to do any kind of interpersonal relationship building with the community.